but I don't have time for self-care. That is today's viewer question. Really more of a statement, but I hear it all the time from women in my tribe. They know they should take better care of themselves because they don't like what they see when they look in the mirror, because they're always sick, because they're always exhausted, they're always run down. And yet it feels like, where am I going to cram time for me into my already busy schedule? I get it. I have been there. This is coming from a woman who's been known to eat lunch at 3 p.m. because she was too busy in meetings to actually set aside 10 minutes to eat lunch. I completely get it. I know that sometimes we overbook, we overschedule, we overdo. Life happens. We get our days and nights filled with activities, and we and our self-care kind of go by the wayside until the universe lets us know, gently or not so gently, hey, pay attention. It's time to take care of you. If you're anything like me, it's usually in the form of getting sick. That's the universe's way of telling me, hey, you're not taking care of you. You need to do something about that. So how do you schedule in self-care when you're really busy? Before I answer that question, I want to share something with you that I've learned about myself over the years. I do better, I feel better, I'm more productive when I schedule self-care in on a daily basis. Even on, and most especially when I don't think I have time. One of my favorite quotes is from Winona Judd. And it's, you give from your overflow, but you've got to keep a cup full for yourself. And that's the whole point. You can't serve from an empty cup. I know it seems like it's your only option sometimes. You give, you give, you give, you give until there's nothing left to give. But you can't be of service when you're so exhausted and depleted that you're sick, that you're run down, that you're, God forbid, got something really horrific that's got you hospitalized or just down for the count for a while. And again, I'm speaking from experience, so take my word for it. Giving yourself the care that you need and making sure you're getting your needs met is so worth it in the grand scheme of things. The amount of time that that's going to take is going to save you time at the end of the day, because you'll have more energy, you'll be more productive, and you'll be less likely to get depleted, run down, sick, and be taken out and not be able to serve. So how? How do you do this? All I'm asking you to do is give me 5 minutes. Do not tell me that you can't find 5 minutes somewhere in your busy day for you. I know you can. If I can do it on my busiest days, you can do it. Maybe you get up 5 minutes earlier. Maybe you spend 5 minutes for yourself after you put the kids to bed at night. Maybe on your lunch hour or half hour. You eat and you just sit for 5 minutes. So what do you do with your 5 minutes? The key is this should be something fun for you. It should be something you enjoy. So if you're sitting there during your 5 minutes and you're asking yourself, am I having fun? Then that's not it. So it may take a while to find this thing, and there may be a variety of things you can choose from. And my things that I do to fill my cup are probably going to be different than yours. But for me, some days it's singing, some days it's dancing, some days it's painting, some days it's just going outside and enjoying nature. Some days it's sitting in stillness or doing a guided meditation. And as you do that 5 minutes, if you're anything like me, you'll start to crave more. 5 minutes will turn into 10. 10 will turn into 20. 20 will turn into 30. And before you know it, you feel better. You have more energy. You're not as depleted. And yet you're getting more done. So, find 5 minutes. Start where you are. If you're already doing 5 minutes of self-care a day, do 10. If you're already doing 10, do 20. I mean, just gauge where you are. And if it doesn't feel like enough, meaning that you're still run down, depleted, exhausted most of the time, keep adding. Fill your cup on a daily basis. And I promise you in the end, everyone in your world will benefit. You can't serve from your reserves. Keep a cup full for yourself. And do something you enjoy. Bring a little more fun and joy to your life, whatever that may be for you. So how do you make time for self-care? Schedule it in if you have to. Put a reminder on your phone to beep at a certain time every day. Whatever it is, make sure it happens because you are worth it. And if you want more self-care, more help, getting on the path to taking exquisite care of yourself and being energized and well-nourished, I invite you to download my free gift, the Well-Nourished Goddess Starter Kit. You'll get 7 days of self-care prompts, exercises, and activities, and a video to get you well on your way to feeling like your cup is actually not just full, but overflowing. Much love. You can take advantage of that free gift right here.